And can he stick it on pole and increase that margin to second place? Can he do it? Second place is now 3 tenths behind. 25.6.
Yeah, Jensen is improving by a tenth. It's not going to be enough unless he made a mistake in the final sector. Kuhl, that's him done, so he's P2. We knew that at the start of Tixie's lap. So Tixie 125.6 is the time to beat. You've got Jensen, Martin Zluver, Liam Doherty all gunning. James PT as well behind. Jensen, he does improve by a tenth, but he can't quite get pole position or even P2. Martin replaces Jensen. Liam Doherty is not on a good enough lap time, so that's him done. James BT as well. D is improving by a couple tenths up to the line. This could move him up to P10. Is it going to be P10? Oh, he puts it P5. Beautiful lap there from D. Disposed Fish is not on a lap, so that is qualifying over and done. Tixie 3 tenths clear of P2 in the wet.
Here we go then, Tixie on pole. Is it time for a championship charge? When the light's going to go out, they're gone out now, and Kuhl gets away pretty well, to be honest, as he gets away alongside Tixie already on the route down to turn 2, going into the Tamburello chicane. Who's going to lead us away? Tixie on the outside, Kuhl on the outside, sorry, going into turn 2, and he takes the lead after swooping round at turn 3. But lovely from Kuhl as he takes the lead once again this season, and is it going to be his time to win this race? There's many laps to go, 31 to go, and there's been a few incidents at turn 1, as I think Disposed Fish D and Liam Doherty have had a bit of a collision there straight away. But they're going to want to get back in action as everyone's battling it out. And what's going to play a part? 'Cause I think most will.
Yeah, you can see Tixie now going into the lead of the race. Jensen not making any moves. Martin just slotting in behind of Kuhl, so that's a swap for the lead between the front two.
Yep. Interesting, and it's a very important move for Tixie today.
Here we go, Seth Martin up into P8. Move on the Aston Martin. He's just got to leave enough racing room, but that is Seth Martin through Brodo and L in P10. Dangerous Dave going for a move, but just nearly avoids hitting the back of Brodo NL. Martin Zluver is using a lot. Is he going to go for a move? Is it going to be a double move for Martin Zluver? Can he even get one on Kuhl? You can see going side by side. Jensen's going to have a fantastic view of this. Bit of wheel banging. Jensen.
There goes Jensen.
Is he going to go down the inside? Harsh defending from Kuhl there, but he's got that P2 kept and secured.
Has he done it?
Yeah, it's very worth it if you can stay within that DRS, but he needs to crucially be in that DRS, and he hasn't got it. So Jamal, he might be in no man's land at the moment, because that DRS is just going to pull all those along. Oh, it's getting feisty up here.
Jensen's gone for it. As he's tried to go for it, Martin Zluver covers the inside line. Nothing going for him at this occasion. But Kuhl is back into the lead and ticks it in P2.
So we'll be able to see. Oh, Zachary Munn's in the wall. He's in the wall, and that's his wing lost. I'll be surprised if that's not a VSC, and it is a VSC. Zachary Munn just got the power down.
Martin Zluver and Jensen. Is it time for Jensen to make a move?
Time for Kuhl to make a move. It certainly is. Tixie is down in P2. Kuhl has made that move into P1.
I think Seth Martin's going to want a bite of the cherry. Is he going to go 3 wide? Brodo blocks it off in the braking zone. That's not going to be good for Seth, as he's tried something. Can he maybe get the traction down a bit better going around turn 4? And now going into the Varianta Villeneuve round turn 6. Oh, Brodo, no!
Brodo off. Brodo is off. And that is him down in P10. You can see Zachary Munn on the fresh set of mediums after breaking his wing. He's set the fastest lap 1:17.029, I think that was. But that is a costly error there from Brodo. Were in an incident, or what were it?
He went by himself, and that's a big error. But on this occasion, is Kuhl going to get past?
No, not quite. Is Seth going to get past?
Seth is going to get past, of course he is. Doesn't back out of a move with Seth. He's going for it, and he's going to go back into P5 again with no penalties. So, yeah, P5, and he's sitting happily at the minute in that position. Oh, he's at deep though. And James PT's going to come back at him. going round the outside at Tosa. Still going wheel to wheel, and James PT is going to get the better exit, and Jan's right on the back of Seth Martin. But another lap, and that's a cost. That might be a costly error for Seth Martin there.
Martin Sluver and Jensen. Jensen is using, is going to go for a move into turn 1. Kuhl, I think, is going to be too far back on Tixie, but Martin, I've got to say, that's very nice defending from him there. So Alex take us through. Is Seth Martin going to make a move?
Yeah, but I tell you what, Jan's getting very close, and he's going to go down the inside. And is it going to go 3 wide? Is Jan going to go all the way? Outside for Seth as Jan gets through, and Seth Martin has got his head in his hands. But he's going to think, hey up, my chance. Jan's had a very bad exit, but Seth Martin had to get a bit on the dabble on the brakes as Jan just slowed him down a bit. But Jan up to P6 from the back of the grid.
Jan, is he going to make a move on James PT? It's going to go side by side into the first corner, and they've made it through very, very nicely. Jan up into P5. Seth Martin
Very
looking to pick up some scraps as well. He's got better DRS than better ERS, than James PT. As James, he is flashing, which means he's under 10% on the battery, and so is Jan. And I think he might retire in the pit lane now after that spin is sped into pit lane, unless it was just a genuine speed. Yeah, left-hand side again. Once again, you're going to see the front runners. On the right-hand side, you can see the battle between Jan, James PT, Seth Martin, Dangerous Dave, and Martin Sluver has come into the pit lane. And what is he going to go for? It's going to be another set of mediums for Martin Sluver. So he's going for a 2-stop. Tixie not quite close enough to kill.
In the pit lane.
James PT's. Oh, he's got a speed in as well.
Gonna be costly, surely. Coming into the latter stages of the race.
Have a look where Martin Sluver is going to come out if you won't mind.
Martin Sluver dropping back. He's going to get behind D, and I think he's
on fire. Has retired safety car. Let's have a look with Jan, who's just going to be approaching this battle now, and it's on the run up to turn 7. You can see he's battered the braking board there. Maybe that's going to affect a couple drivers. Who's in the pit lane? That is red, but Jan is up into P4, and he's going to have. Oh, that's so poor time for Martin Sluver, who was just pitted as well.
Jan's got a really big chance now to maybe win the fight for the podium if he has got some really good pace.
You've got Tixie absolutely right underneath Kuhl, and he is pushing him to go. No throttle, no brake for Kuhl. He's just letting him roll down this hill into turn 17. You got 2 corners left to go before he can put his foot flat to the floor. How early is Kuhl going to go? A little bit of acceleration now, just waiting to go. Is he going to go on the exit of this corner? He is going to go. Kuhl is underway, and it's been a decent start from Jensen. Decent reactions from him. Are we going to see a move from him on Tixie going into the first corner? They're all using, so it's going to get congested. There's a slipstream from Tixie on Kuhl, and it's going to go 3 wide. Is it Kuhl and Tixie going side by side, and they've kept it nice and clean for now, and it's going to be Kuhl in the lead. But Tixie, is he going to? It's going still side by side, and Kuhl has managed to regain the lead. Bit of wheel banging between Jensen and Tixie there, but it's all been nice. Jensen down the inside of Kuhl. What's that?
JPT went off wide. Jensen's still attacking as he should, but Liam Dockett is gaining positions at the back. He's already up to P13 now as he's just getting past Anna Hassan, and he is trying to get some points in this race. Seth Martin dropped back down to P11 after a poor restart. As it's getting fruity at the front. Yeah,
Zachary Munn is close to Dangerous Dave as well. He's up into P8. Fantastic restart from him. If you want to have a look with the leaders, as this pack is still congested after his first lap. No major incidents. Tixie gets a time penalty, which is going to be crucial.
That is very bad in this stage.
Yeah, for the stage of the race at the end, it's going to cost him, I think. But Jensen is using a lot of his battery that he did have saved up. There's a couple moves behind between Jan and Jamal, and it's going to go 2 wide here for the lead. Go on.
Are we gonna see a move done? Kuhl, good defending. Tixie with the 3 second, and is under pressure really to get past Kuhl and kind of create a gap if he has any chance to win this race. But Kuhl at the minute leading happily as Jensen did use that battery saved up, but so have the rest of them as well. And I'll tell you what, Yara has just got overtaken by Jamal, who's up to P5. But this is going to get interesting. Who's going to be the first to call it? Is Jan.
Jan's
in.
in.
To the pit lane. Is he going to punt it onto the intermediate? It's a bit early.
Kill gets past Tixie. It's going to be the last couple opportunities using the DRS with one DRS zone on this track. So Kill, is that the final move that he's going to have on Tixie? Using DRS, Tixie is just using there, and he's getting very, very close up to the rear end of Kill. If you ride on board with Tixie, I ride on board with Kill. This is what the battle cam is made. You can see two different views of the same battle. You can see the driver in P1, and you can see the driver in P2.
Hey,
here we go, Tixie going for a move.
In there. Oh, he's hit him off though, and is he going to have to give that one back? Is he going to give it back? Because I think that's definitely pushed off the track, and that's definitely something to report.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's giving it back. That's a smart move, but he's going to lose a bit of time to Jensen. But yeah, Jensen's not going to put a challenge to it. As Tixie, nicely.
Yeah, you go on board. You go on board with Jensen here. Or Martin's Louver, whichever one you do want to go for. You can see Tixie going for a move into that final couple corners.
Does he want to know? Does Q want to stay in P2 just so he knows to do the opposite?
Tixie's
staying out.
Yeah, you can see Tixie, who was in P1, is into the pit lane now. Is it going to be some intermediates for Tixie? Martin's Louver also in the pit lane. So is Jamal and Liam Doherty, I believe.
We're checking the Inters runners now, and are they quicker?
Tixie boxed a lap before, currently in P6. Is he going to get out ahead of the Alfa Romeo and the Williams? It's going to be close. He's
gained about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very long pit lane.
Sector 2 and Sector 3. I don't know about Sector 1 though, if he made any sort of mistake. But yeah, it's definitely enough, and he's into the lead this race. But crucially, Martin's Louver is back ahead of Jensen and Kuhl.
Yeah, Jamal, Zachary Munn and D also joining that train. It's going to be Tixie and Martin's Louver clear in the front, and then you've got a little train behind of Jensen, Kuhl, Jamal, Zachary Munn and D, if he can get within a few tenths of Mr. Munn in the McLaren.
Yeah, Jensen's going to have to really push this as well to get within 3 seconds of Tixie, which might be crucial for the championship. But Tixie's his big chance now to grab that win.
Yeah, it certainly is, but crucially, you've got to remember, he's got that 3-second time penalty, so Martin's Louver is currently in the race lead, and it would drop probably Tixie down to P3 at the moment. Jensen would probably take P2.
As on this lap, can Jensen do it on Martin's Louver? As he's using everything he's got. But Martin's Louver, with that ERS advantage, is going to get back in the slipstream, and he's going to have to get this now. He really is going to have to get this now. He's going for a switchback. He's round the outside. Jensen, he does it very well. That's a fantastic move, and Kuhl is on it as well. Can he make a dull move? 3 wide going to here. As Jensen keeps it. Now, 1 second, the gap is to Tixie.
Martin's Louver is just falling off the back of Kuhl and Jensen here. Is Kuhl going to go for a move, and is Zachary Munn going to go for a move on Jamal? Kuhl is massively gaining on Jensen here, and he has just got that move done. Jensen has to back out, otherwise there was going to be a crash. I don't think Zachary Munn is going to go for a move, but Kuhl up into P2, Jensen in P3, Martin's Louver stays in P4, and no move for Zachary Munn. He's using all that he's got. Liam Doherty gets past D, so he's now up to P7. Fantastic charge from Doherty again.
As he's going to go through the final corners. He won in Bahrain, P6 in Saudi Arabia, and P8 in France. And he's finally going to return back to the top step after a very successful race here in Imola. Wet weather, no bother, 3 seconds, no bother, and he comes home to win the race as Kuhl crosses the line in P2 as Jensen grabs the final podium place and is going to keep the lead of the championship as Martin's Louver P4 as another decent performance from Martin's Louver and another 12 points.
Oh, move there from David. Final lap, is final corner action going on here. Seth Martin and David, it's going to be a drag race to the line. Seth Martin is going to claim P9 in this race Is he going to get further down due to penalties? I don't think he is. So Seth Martin, it's 2 points being positions in 2 races. Seth Martin comes home in P9, Tixie wins the race, Kuhl P2 and Jensen in P3. Martin just missing out on a podium there.